You're watching the best. Fox 10 News at 5 starts now.
First at 5, a dangerous wake-up call in the West Valley. A car slams into a house in the middle of the night. We are live from the scene.
The Doomsday Mom gets her day in court. We preview tomorrow's trial, from the charges to why Lori Vallow is representing herself.
And we take you to ASU's powwow in full swing tonight, from music and dancing to the historical meaning behind every move. But we begin with a crash in the West Valley. A car slams into a house right around 3 a.m.
It happened in South Phoenix near 7th Avenue and Broadway, injuring the driver and the man who lives inside the house. Fox 10's Nicole Christine is live with the very latest for us. Nicole.
Yeah, this is a really intense scene. You can see the extensive damage, starting with the tire tracks. And then the vehicle went through this chain link fence, and then there, the tarp that is covering up that hole in the wall. Pretty extensive damage. The homeowners, the residents that are here, telling us that it's really lucky that someone wasn't badly injured. 2 people were hospitalized, but with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, this is the second incident of a vehicle driving into a home in Phoenix this weekend. As we reported yesterday, a car drove into a home along Barrage Lane Friday night. The driver, 22-year-old Angel Cota, tried to flee the scene and was taken down by UFC fighter Henry Sugeo, who lives at a nearby home. Now, there were no serious injuries reported in that crash either, but Cejudo told us that is a miracle because a neighborhood block party had just ended 2 hours before.
Luckily, it was at 6:30, not 8:30, because if it was at the time that I was thinking, like, somebody was gonna just not be good. I'm even surprised now that after everything that happened, that nobody died.
And the driver in the incident Friday night facing several charges, including a DUI and an assault charge from striking the homeowner while trying to leave that scene. No word yet on if there will be any charges for the driver in this case here on 7th Avenue. But we are going to be speaking to the man who was inside the home at the time and who was sent to the hospital. We're going to talk to him, and we'll have that interview at 9 and 10 o'clock tonight. For now, reporting live in Phoenix, Nicole Christine, Fox 10 News.
Gotta wonder what's going on this weekend for 2 cars to crash into homes. All right, thank you, Nicole. Well, 1 person is dead after a 2-car crash on the Loop 202.
This happened just before 2 a.m. near 51st Avenue. ADOT cameras caught the moments after the crash, which closed the interstate for several hours. Troopers believe a car drove onto the emergency shoulder, then sideswiped another car before crashing into the median. 1 driver died. No word on the second driver or why the crash happened. The trial for the so-called Doomsday Mom begins tomorrow.
Lori Vallow has pleaded not guilty and chosen to represent herself in court. She's facing charges of conspiracy to commit murder in the death of her former husband, Charles Vallow. Vallow is already serving a life sentence in Idaho over the deaths of her children back in 2019. She's called the Doomsday Mom over her beliefs that the world was coming to an end. Fox 10's investigative reporter Justin Lum will cover the trial from the gavel to gavel, including insights from legal experts, and you can catch our coverage on Fox 10's YouTube page, our local app, and daily coverage on Fox 10 News.
4 people are out of their home tonight after a fire in the West Valley. It broke out this afternoon near 31st Avenue and Glendale Avenue. Everyone made it out safely, but fire crews had to go inside to rescue a dog. The house is considered unsafe tonight. The cause of the fire is unknown.
A helicopter is called in to rescue a hiker off Camelback Mountain. A man called for help today, saying he couldn't make it down the Echo Canyon Trail. That is a very difficult trail. So the chopper was brought in to take him down to safety. Fire crews say he is in stable condition. The rescue is a good reminder hiking can be dangerous, especially as we head into summer heat. Fire crews urge hikers to be prepared. Make sure you can handle the trail you are on and wear the proper clothing. Bring plenty of water.
Sedona looking good tonight, but the cool days are coming to an end, replaced by heat and a whole lot of it. Erica standing by with the details tonight. Hi, Erica.
Hey there. Yeah, it's going to be warm as we go through this week. And so if you are planning on doing any hiking, temperatures are only going to get worse and worse. But it's been a gorgeous day to be out at the Reggae Fest in Tempe Town Lake. Tons of people enjoying that. And temperatures are at a very comfortable 79 degrees. I don't think it can get much better. Nice clear skies over Phoenix, 80 just a little to the west of Tempe Town Lake. And then we're seeing gorgeous conditions up in Flagstaff with that leftover snow still on the mountains, but everything is definitely melted off of the lower elevations where temperatures are well above freezing, 56 degrees right now. We've seen completely clear skies across the state today. That storm from yesterday well off to the east at this point, and we don't have any storms on the way in. We are still hanging on to those low 80s in the valley, 50s and 60s in the high country, and it's just been a beautiful day, a little bit warmer than we were yesterday, which was warmer than we were all of last week. So we are definitely on a rising temperature trend that will continue all week long. We ended up making it into the 70s for Sedona this afternoon, and 66 in Prescott, 81 was our high in Phoenix, and now we will continue to climb. That was still below normal for today, but as we go through later this week, we're going to be seeing the return of potential record warmth. Thursday, we're expecting a high of 99 degrees. That'll be just below the record of 100. And Friday, we could hit that first triple-digit day of the year, which would be a record daily high as well. I'll be showing you just how many places across the state are expecting these record highs and how the temperatures pan out as we lead into the warmest days of the week.
All right, Erica, here we go. Thank you very much. Native American heritage and pride is on display tonight at the ASU Powwow. Take a look. Hundreds of Native American families are in the valley tonight for the event at Desert Financial Arena in Tempe. It showcases singing, dancing, costumes, and more. Traditional rituals passed down over generations, but mostly a chance to honor the past and celebrate the future.
Is just a social gathering for Native American dancing. We have arts and crafts vendors, we have food vendors, just to come together, sing and dance and celebrate and be proud of who we are and where we are.
The ASU Powwow has been going strong since 1989. A Valley Hospital is starting a new program to help an underserved community, Native Americans.
Steve Nielsen shows you why it was launched and how it will help.
It's been in the works since Via Linda Behavioral Hospital opened 3 years ago, but now the new program is ready.
We have created something very wonderful.
Jacqueline Hall says the hospital, which is located on the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian community, will now focus more on that part of the hospital with a new Native American program.
It's not a one-size-fits-all. It's really geared towards the cultural aspects of Indigenous communities, and it focuses on that collaborative healing. It focuses on the spiritual aspects of Native American histories and communities.
She says the program recognizes generational trauma and historical lack of access to care for Indigenous people.
It's really focused on the person, and we've moved more towards that individualized treatment.
There are several individualized ways the program will be used to treat patients. Matthew Rodriguez says that includes Native American veterans.
We're able to tackle the complex problems of the veterans community, as well as introducing some of the more cultural aspects that our veterans community from Native American populations in our communities are facing, and we're able to bring those together in a more cohesive unit.
I think that what we offer is maybe a sense of home, a sense of feeling that they are, not alone, and that the spiritual aspects really do pay homage to what's going on.
Steve Nielsen, Fox 10 News.
Well, coming up, what's next after the Trump tariffs, a rebound or a recession, as Americans start to worry about their savings accounts and their jobs.
Plus, how Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency is impacting hiking on some of America's favorite trails.